Just off the east bank of the Cumberland River and across the water from the Tennessee State Capitol building, there's a look at Nissan Stadium in Nashville. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Houston Texans and the Tennessee Titans. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? This will make it into the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. Cook with a run on first down, but he'll only manage a couple there before he's taken down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
This time, Burrow will look to throw. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Cook. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. Tackle made there by Myles Garrett.
2 yards on the pickup.
Now Burrow to throw on second down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's the former Titan Tyrann Mathieu with a pick. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. Well, it's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions. Can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
Had a bit of a lane there, took advantage of it. Give him 7 there on the first down carry. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
7 brings up 2nd and 3.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
On the tackle. No gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
And they'll run the option on 3rd and short yardage. That's out to the left and complete. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown.
To number 5.
A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Texans have taken the early lead. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play? Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
And this will make it into the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10.
Cook, the ball carrier.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow.
16-yard line.
Complete. Jefferson the target. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Tennessee Titan. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And this is going to be a Titans first down as he's able to get this up past the 40.
12 more yards. That's another Titans first.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. And he fires one incomplete. Dalvin Cook is running back, the intended target, and it's second down.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
49, guys. Mike, 49. Hey, we got to get to the ball, team. We got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving. Kill. Cowboy 80. Check smash. 19 tight. Switch it. Come on, switch it.
Again, it's Burrow on 2nd and 10. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
Check 4.
On 3rd down, Burrow. He's got his tight end Fant. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The Titans efficient passing on this drive. There's another first down. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. First down. A give to Cook out of the gun. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
Good for a Titans first down.
They run again on first down. Cook. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
Taken down.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Of a yard. Brings up second.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. This is the tight end Fant. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
And before they can run this 3rd down play, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here.
Hey, we got 4 down.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Flush to his right. Blanketed coverage by Houston. Makes it 4th down.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow him to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let them get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th. And the 13-year man puts it through, and they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So a dozen plays on that drive, CD, but in the end, it yields just the 3 points.
But they were able to keep the defense on the field for a long time, but let's be honest about it. That was about as unsatisfying a drive as you're going to get. 12 plays and you only get 3 points out of it. Not quite the ending they were looking for.
Yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first-round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and that'll make this a 2nd and 13. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
Murray's pass.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a third down.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. He can run for it, and he will. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Houston.
And they run the option here on 1st and 10. Murray going to fire one out wide. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. It and run into a mass of bodies, and I think they held him out. They did. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. On 3rd and goal, they're going to run the option. Here's a quick throw out left. It's complete. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Brings up 4th down and goal.
He may try and run for this. And he's not going to get in. They stop him at the 1. He tried to keep it himself, but can't stretch his way in. And the Titans defense will celebrate the goal line stand. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they had a long drive last time, but they had to settle for a field goal, and I'm sure that's how it felt to them, settling. They probably should have gotten in the end zone.
Yeah, not out-and-out joy, right? Because that's what you get when you put the ball in the end zone. But there are benefits to that type of a long drive. Your defense gets a chance to take a break, adjust a little bit, maybe get themselves ready to get back out on the field and play a little bit better. So they'll take the benefit even though they wanted the 6 points.
And maybe wore down the other defense. We'll see. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. Now it's Burrow, and they're going to get the first out here as he's up to the 14.
That's good.
They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. And that won't buy him much room. Just a 1-yard gain to the 5. The Titans on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 19. And this throw will be intercepted. It's the former Titan, Tyrann Mathieu, with a pick. And he'll bring it back to about the 5-yard line. And that pick just sets him up beautifully right down near the goal line.
I remember being in a defensive meeting back when I was in college, and our defensive coordinator says, we're going to call this Be Who You Are defense. D linemen, you play the run. Linebackers, be aware of anything. And secondary, you play the pass. That way, you're all set, ready for whatever they put out there.
Suddenly, it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and goal.
And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown.
Touchdown, Houston.
Kyler Murray taking it in. And the Texans push further out in front. And maybe the defense caught a little by surprise there that he took off and got in?
Yeah, I would think so, because if you're analyzing it from that side of the ball, you're thinking running back, fullback. It takes you a while before you get to the quarterback.
Fielded just outside the goal. And deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And the Texans scoop it. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line.
There's never a good place on the field to fumble the ball. Let's just call it as it is.
But definitely not in your own red zone.
In your own red zone, it's heightened, isn't it? Because you're almost automatically giving up a score and the momentum, and everything just changes for your team.
Yeah, so the kickoff fumble, now great field position. So now, just like that, things change dramatically. It's 1st and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A great play there. His 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Texans will add on to their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. From the 6. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go too.
And got his man complete. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. A big play that time for the Titans. 54 yards. Now Burrow on 1st down. He'll get that one complete to Connor. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Give him 7 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Texans' 14-yard line.
Check 13. Check 13. Switch.
On the ground, it's Cook. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. The Titans on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2.
Alert 3. Back.
A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And he's got the 1st down as he gets it to the 8.
Good.
Give him a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets up 1st and goal now.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Shoot. tight. You got tight right there.
On second down now, it's Cook. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Dalvin Cook, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Titans are able to close the gap just a bit. It's up and good, and the lead is down now at 11. It's 21-10.
Makes the score Texans 21, Titans 10. Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down. Play fake. Murray. Eluding the pressure right. And this is incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. To throw again. Murray. He's going to look deep down the field. This is caught at the 20. And they're going to have this all the way down deep into Tennessee territory. 36 yards on the play.
First down, Texans.
From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. Forced out to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Ball resting on the 10-yard line. It's 2nd and 1.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Texans will extend their lead.
Makes the score
Extra point
Texans
right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taken in at the 3. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, not much there that time, and I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away and he winds up only picking up a yard or 2.
Hey, 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 hey. 18 Cotton. Watch twins. Watch twins. Check safety, check safety. No.
Now we've got movement up front. I think this is going to be on the Titans. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Burrow looking to pass. This one brought in by Jefferson. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now it's Burrow. Escaping the pressure right. They'll fire one downfield for Fant. Incomplete. And we're down to 8 seconds now. He was trying to find Noah Fant, the tight end, but it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Now they go play action now. Burrow. Flushed out right. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go.
Thrown away and incomplete.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. This time they stay on the ground. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Tucker set to kick off.
It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the 3rd quarter. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these team special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
They'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground. And now nothing but green ahead of him. Past the 20.
Oh, boy, you ain't got no feet.
Touchdown, Houston.
Touchdown.
A big play there. His 3rd touchdown of the game, number 16 on the season. And the Texans push further out in front.
The kick.
Go ahead and give him the hat trick. He's been in the end zone now 3 times.
You toss your fedora first, okay? You go ahead and do that. But let's be honest about it. That 3rd one, that's the most spectacular run he's had in the ball game. It's almost as if he's been playing his own game of, can I top this? And each run has been more spectacular than the last.
And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
At their own 19-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up. Yeah. Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
I mean, you think he might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't. And that's caught inside the 30. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 10 more there and another 1st down.
Well, so far, little to no resistance by the defense on this drive alone. 3 passes, 3 completions, 3 first downs. They're taking it to him, and it's paying off.
From the red zone now, here's Burrow 1st down. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been any. This defense has been all over him.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Makes it
Third down, Dalvin Cook. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. The 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal. They'll run with Cook. And the Titans are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line.
And, Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line, because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
2nd and goal from the 1. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Titans are able to cut into that deficit. So the call's made by Sean McVay. They're going to go for 2. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. This is caught. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head, because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
The return. The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in, because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 46-yard line.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
He's brought down.
Still a couple yards short of the 1st as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down.
3rd down.
And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. He's got the 1st down and more inside the 40. We knew he had the potential to give this defense fits with his arm, but he's really giving them fits with his legs in this one.
Got him tied knots, doesn't he? Because you can see the indecision all the way through. Because when you're defending an RPO and you have to have the proper assignments, that means you're thinking instead of reacting, and he's taking full advantage of that, having a big game.
From the gun, Murray going for the deep ball. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston.
Pass complete.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go.
Makes the score.
The extra point splits the uprights, and that will bump the lead up to 26. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go? And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. Myles Garrett, credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. And a very short pickup there across the 15 to the 16. They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on 3rd down. Now Burrow. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Brings up 4th down.
They'll try and throw for it here. He's going to fire one deep, middle. He's got him in, complete. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. Hey, nothing to see here, just your standard 4th down gain of 28 yards. And the drive keeps going. Now a throw left sideline here is complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Titans, first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49.
The tackle made back at his own 49.
Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. Back now in Nashville. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Here's Burrow. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
He certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
27-yard line.
First down, here's Burrow. Going left side here, and it's complete. And they'll get this down to the 10. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. To the air again, Burrow. This will be caught just inside the 10. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Dalvin Cook, his 2nd touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Titans are able to close the gap just a bit. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And that'll make this a 19-point ball game.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. All of a sudden, they have quite a bit of breathing room. This was a one-score game, 1 touchdowns on their last 2 drives, and now comfort is here, so to speak.
It certainly is for them. I've been in this situation before on the flip side of this. And all that's going on there is a little bit of finger pointing. Hey, what's going on? How can we stop them? Can someone make a play to try and stop this momentum?
Well, they're going to be ball hawking because they need a turnover on that other side.
It certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
3rd and 2, and here's Murray. Flush to his right. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. Here's Murray, a quick throw complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. Murray to air it out again. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. The target that time, Michael Thomas. And that'll bring up second down.
Well, when you've got a tight end who can run, you've got to give him a shot to unlock the defense. Want to see what they can get, taking the big shot downfield. That one winds up incomplete.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. They run the option on second down. And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line. They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down. On 3rd down, they're going to go with the option. Off the RPO, he completes it. And they will rally and stop him short of the 1st down. They get him to the ground at the 26.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a 1st down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. Open man is Michael Thomas. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. 1st down on a pickup of 11.
Houston.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And that's incomplete. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Just a yard on the run there. That's going to bring us to a 4th down.
A gain of a yard. It's now 4th down.
They'll try and run the option. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown.
Touchdown.
Kyler Murray, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Texans will add on to their lead.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be fielded inside the 5. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big 4th quarter hole. And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. Picked up by Justin Reed. And he's into the clear.
Bring in the second string.
And they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD.
Trying to go to work.
Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick 6 makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. Might get a pick or 2.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive, and they gave up the pick six, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful, because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
And a big loss here as he's taken down.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
17 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Burrow. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
That's good.
12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 25 yards that time.
10 at the 28-yard line.
Throwing again, it's Burrow. Escaping the pressure right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Again, it's Burrow. Flushed out right. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
Trap 60. Hey, we got 4. Got 4 down. 4 down.
Burrow will throw. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
This offense 2 for 2 converting on these thus far, so why not try again here on 4th down? They'll go for it.
4 down. Check.
Here we go. It's Burrow on 4th down. And this is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And this Texans defense stands tall. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
Back to throw it, Murray. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
45. Strip that ball. Strip that ball.
Murray again, 2nd and 10. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Rock Ya-Sin. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line.
Intercepted. The Titans take over 1st and 10.
It is a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Now it's Burrow. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
Intended for Dalvin Cook. Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now a run to Cook. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. A final shot now for Burrow. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line.
Today's